You can digest food and you can also digest football. Here at Foodie Fantasy, which is the home of football, this is a place where we break down football to its very, very digestible form. Like, share, and subscribe. Spread this news and help us grow. We have authentic people who talk about football and break it down to the best possible form of consumption. This video is essentially for the African Cup of Nations, a review of the first round of games, the tournament has lived up to its billing so far. It's the most unpredictable international tournament in my opinion, and that stands. You can take that to the bank. And now with other teams having professionals scattered all over the globe, it's made it even more difficult to predict, and it's 10 times more difficult to win. But it's lived up to its billing, and for the neutrals, we are entertained. And I hope folks are entertained, because I am entertained too. I'm going to just dive in and go group by group and kind of break down what the story so far. If you couldn't catch up after this video, you should be able to have a clear picture of what has been happening in the African Cup of Nations. In Group A, opening game of this tournament, hosted by the Ivory Coast, who have done a fantastic job so far. Ivory Coast played Guinea-Bissau. Ivory Coast 2, Guinea-Bissau 0. Goals from Sekou Fofana and Jean-Philippe Crasso. Second game in Group A, Nigeria tied 1-1 with Equatorial Guinea. African Footballer of the Year Victor Osimhen opened his account for Nigeria, and Equatorial Guinea, the mercurial and hot-headed Ivan Salvador, scored for Equatorial Guinea. As things stand in Group A, CIV topped the group, second Equatorial Guinea, third Nigeria, and in fourth place Guinea-Bissau. Group B, Egypt tied 2-2 with Mozambique. Egypt goals from Mustafa Mohamed and Mohamed Salah, of course. We all know who Salah is. Witi and Clesio scored for Mozambique. The other game in the group, Ghana won Cape Verde 2. Jiku scored for Ghana, and Montero scored in the 17th minute for Cape Verde before the Ghanaians were broken in half by Rodriguez in extra time. As things stand in Group B, Cape Verde topped the group, second Egypt, third Mozambique, and in fourth place the Black Stars of Ghana. In Group C, Senegal, who are defending champions, started this tournament in fantastic fashion, beating the Gambia by 3-0. Goals from Gueye, who scored in the 4th minute. They started that game on front foot. And the extremely talented Lamine Camara, who scored in the 52nd and 86th minute to seal this for the Teranga Lions of Senegal. In the second game, Cameroon tied 1-1 with Guinea, a closely matched game. Majiri scored in the 51st minute after Bayo had scored in the 10th minute for Guinea. So as things stand in Group C, Senegal topped the group, Cameroon in second place, Guinea in third place, and the Gambia in fourth place. Group D, Burkina Faso won, Mauritania 0. The great Bertrand Traoré scored for Burkina Faso, and Algeria tied 1-1 with Angola. Goals from Mulumbu. Mulumbu scored for Angola, and the great Baghdad Bounidjah, the most underrated African striker, scored for Algeria. So Algeria won, Angola won, and as things stand, Burkina Faso topped the group, Algeria in second place, Angola in third place, and Mauritania in fourth place. Algeria has won this African Cup of Nations twice. They're one of the former champions in this tournament. In Group E, we have Tunisia losing to Namibia by a lone goal, and Mali beat South Africa 2-0. South Africa proving to be probably the most technical team so far in this tournament. They can play, but they can't score. Guinea won that game. Goals from Hamari Traore in the 60th minute and Lassane Sinayoku. So they scored 2 goals in 6 minutes. As things stand, Mali topped the group, Namibia in second place, Tunisia in third place, and the Republic of South Africa in fourth place. Group F has World Cup and African powerhouse Morocco, who won their won their game against Tanzania 3-0. Goals from Saiz Onwahi, the very extra talented Onwahi scored, and El Nesiri, who plays for Sevilla, in the 80th minute. The other group game, DR Congo won, Zambia won. Yan Wisa, as we know, scored for the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Kangwa scored in the 23rd minute. The talented Kangwa, who plays for Red Star Belgrade, scored for Zambia. So as things stand in Group F, Morocco in first place, DR Congo in second place, Zambia in third, and Tanzania in fourth place. For tomorrow, Equatorial Guinea play Guinea-Bissau, the Battle of the Guineas. This is 14 hours GMT, so 8 a.m. Central Time in the United States. This is the Battle of the Guineas. It's going to be pretty interesting. I can't call this one because the two sides are pretty much evenly matched. But if I have to lean, I will lean towards Guinea-Bissau. And then the two other games for tomorrow, the second game, Ivory Coast champions twice versus the Super Eagles of Nigeria, 17 hours GMT, Olympic Stadium in Mbe. This will be a great game, battle of the champions. And I will just hope for a good, great, entertaining game. Last game tomorrow, two most successful sides in this, two of the most successful sides in this, in the history of the African Cup of Nations. The Pharaohs of Egypt play the Black Stars of Ghana. This is 20 hours GMT, Hufred Baoni Stadium in Cote d'Ivoire. Just a quick diving into the Nigerian game. I wish the Super Eagles all the best. It's going to be a powerful game against the Ivory Coast. This is the lineup that I would hope that the Super Eagles come up with. Nwabili in goal. I would like Omero to partner Ajayi in defense. Zaidu and Aina complete the defense. Rafael Onyedika and Frank Onyeka playing behind Iwobi. We have Osimhen, Lukman, and Kelechi Iheanacho. This is the lineup that I wish for Nigeria. But yeah, strap up your belt because tomorrow is going to be a great game for the African Cup of Nations. And after the second round of games, we will drop a review and a preview for the third round. See you after the next round.